College baseball was in full swing this weekend. Two Big 12 powerhouses duked it out in Austin. Number 12 Texas took down number 11 Texas Tech 2-1 in the series this weekend. Friday afternoon, the Longhorns battled for a 4-3 victory, starting the series off hot. Zach Zubia looked good at the plate, going 1 for 2 with an RBI, while Ty Madden picked up the win. On Saturday, though, the Red Raiders shut down the Longhorns 3-0. They capitalized on 3 errors that Texas made, while the Longhorns offense couldn't bounce back on Saturday. They did on Sunday. The Longhorns, for the second time, took the win 4-3 after using 7 different arms on the mound. In the end, though, it was Mason Bryant who came out with the win. Baseball season is also in the middle of spring football season, and the Texas Longhorns have entered their final week of spring practice before their spring game on Saturday night. Now, March may be over, but the madness continues Saturday when Texas Tech takes on Michigan State in the NCAA semifinals. Recently, the Red Raiders head coach Chris Beard was named Coach of the Year, and now he leads his team to the school's first ever Final Four matchup. Well, Commander fans were saddened yesterday after the loss, and this morning, Patriot fans got some bad news as well. First, they lost Gronk to retirement, and now the GOAT. 6-time Super Bowl winning quarterback Tom Brady joined Twitter today and announced that he was retiring. Luckily for the New England Patriots fans, and unfortunately for all other NFL fans, he did so on Monday, April 1st. So April Fools, everyone. An 8:20 tip tonight for Texas Tech and Virginia as both teams make their first appearance in the national championship game. Expect a low-scoring game. Virginia holds teams to an NCAA low of 55 points per game, while Texas Tech is just behind them, allowing just 58 points a game. And that includes holding Michigan State to a season low of 51 points on Saturday. That game will be hard-pressed to match the drama of the women's national championship game. Baylor survived a rally from the defending national champs as Notre Dame erased a 14-point deficit in the third quarter. A balanced scoring effort led the way, including 14 points off the bench from former East Central Hornet Nalissa Smith. San Antonio led 4-0 going into the 7th before the Dodgers scored 5 runs in the bottom of the inning. The Missions did win 3 of the 5 games, though. The Missions' inaugural home game is tomorrow night, 7:05. They'll host the Memphis Redbirds, the AAA affiliate for the St. Louis Cardinals. The Missions played in the Texas League for more than 100 years, so this Pacific League home opener is kind of a big deal, and because of that, Sports Tonight will be there, bringing you all the great game coverage. Yes, guys, it was another good day here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros shut out the Athletics 6-0, and number 4, well, he's been a star in this series. George Springer in the last 2 games has 2 home runs, and tonight he tacked on 2 RBIs as well. Here he is after the game. For the defensive menace, Derek White, he said that making stops late in the game was really important in today's matchup against the Hawks. But on the offensive, he actually scored 23 points, a pretty big number for Derek White. Still, he says he needs to continue to shoot with more confidence. It has been a roller coaster of emotions. For 1 minute, it's quiet and everyone's nervous. The next minute, everyone's screaming. Texas Tech literally just hit a 3 and this place erupted. Right now, fans are very stressed out. They're trailing by 1 point. Take a look at some of these alumni over here. God, they look a little nervous, but hey, you guys feeling good? Are they gonna do it? Feeling confident, and guess what, guys? They're chalking it all up to the Texas Tech defense, and rightfully so. They've been playing fantastic. Kyle and I are gonna have more from what's going on here in our late shows, so stick around on Sports Tonight. As you can see, I'm here at the AT&T Center for a really special day. Today is the 11th annual Pucks and Paws game hosted by the San Antonio Rampage. And as you may have already noticed, I have a very special guest reporter here with me today. This is my dog, Mac, and we'll be going around the concourse finding out just what this day is really all about. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming to San Antonio, and while they're very excited about their game on January 30th, they were also very excited about the annual Martin Luther King March that occurred today. I got a chance to speak with one of the Harlem Globetrotters, El Gato, about both events.
It's one of the biggest marches for Martin Luther King in the United States, and the Globetrotters and Martin Luther King has a history to go back in the day. We used to follow Martin Luther King while he was doing the rallies. So we, as Globetrotters, played different games while he was in the cities doing his rallies. You know, we would play a game for whites and a game for blacks, and eventually we'll have one gym and one side will be black, one side will be white, and then eventually everybody was all over the place, just all mixed up, and it was a really, really cool thing to be part of.
Again, the Harlem Globetrotters will be playing here at the AT&T Center on January 30th, so make sure you get your tickets for that. Super Bowl 53 is just 10 days away, and there have been a ton of theories about who's going to win this one. So with that in mind, it's time for Sports Tonight Super Bowl predictions. I predict the Rams come out on top in this one, and before anyone gets too worked up, let me explain why. Flashback to 2002 Super Bowl 36. The Patriots' 24-year-old quarterback Tom Brady and the new head coach Bill Belichick defeated one of the most talented NFL teams of all time, the St. Louis Rams, a.k.a. the greatest show on turf. And the QB for the greatest show on turf was Kurt Warner, a player who had one of the greatest comeback stories in history and is now in the Hall of Fame. The final score was 2017 with the NFL's all-time leading scorer Adam Vinatieri kicking the game-winning field goal to seal the deal. Well, they say history repeats itself, right? Now the young QB with the talented new coach is Jared Goff, and Brady, well, he's the vet and an undeniable first-ballot Hall of Famer. I predict history repeats itself and the kids take down the vets 24-21. Yes, my crystal ball says the Patriots will be defeated with a field goal from Legatron. Greg Zuerlein has scored 116 points this season and made 87% of his field goals, including a clutch 57-yarder against the Saints in the NFC Championship game. Hey guys, as you can see, I'm here at the AT&T Center for a really special day. Today is the 11th annual Pucks and Paws game hosted by the San Antonio Rampage. And as you may have already noticed, I have a very special guest reporter here with me today. This is my dog, Mac, and we'll be going around the concourse finding out just what this day is really all about.
Oh, this is a wonderful event for all the dog activities and groups, rescue and therapy animal groups out here, setting up tables like we do today to help highlight the dogs that are available for adoption.
This is King and Barkio, the official dog of the Fiesta Pooch Parade. That's April 27th in Alamo Heights. We appreciate Pucks and Paws inviting us to be here so we can bring together people and animals for lots of good causes for both.
All right, guys, I think this guy is ready to go sniff out some treats, so I'm going to go help him with that. From the AT&T Center for Sports Tonight, I'm Courtney DuPont.